Hey guys, I'm Devin DeLima, and this week I wanted to talk about something that's very, very personal to a lot of people. And if this is something that you aren't interested in, I don't know why you would have clicked on it, but maybe you clicked on it on accident. Feel free to go away. It's fine, I won't be offended. Yeah, we're talking about losing your virginity. Now, I think it's interesting. This is something that a lot of people in society have opinions on. Some people think that you should wait for the right person. Some people think that you should wait until marriage. Some people think that you shouldn't wait at all and it doesn't matter as long as you're safe. I think that it varies from person to person and whatever that you want for yourself. For example, if you're the type of person that wants to wait until marriage, because of religious beliefs, personal beliefs, or any other kind of belief, go for it. And if someone starts to give you crap about it, whether it's the person you're in a relationship with, your friends, your family, anyone, if you're just open about it and you're like, hey, no, I'm just waiting, like, forget them. You don't need them. Because it's your body and it's your choice to do what you want to do with it. Now, on the other hand, if you're someone who just doesn't really care, you just want to be with the right person, do it as long as you're safe about it. And also make sure that you're ready for it. Sex is a very weird thing that you can't just undo, especially for a relationship, whether it's a friendship or an actual romantic relationship. It bonds you with that person for the rest of your life. Especially the first one, because you'll always remember the first person that you had sex with. So why not remember a good person, you know? Now, there are people out there who just want to go out there and just lose their virginity and be done with it and get rid of the stigma and get rid of the thought behind it. That's fine if that's what you want, but just remember that you're gonna have to probably remember that person for the rest of your life, and someday you might have children. You might not, but if you do, they're gonna ask you really awkward questions about losing your virginity and what was it like and things like that, so that they can know what they should be doing. And if it's not something that you want your future kids to be doing, maybe not tell them what you did. I don't know, like, it's a weird nebulous thing that sex is taboo and not supposed to be spoken about, especially with nuclear family units, but I think that it's important, especially for sexual safety. So now let's say you found the person, whether you are married, you're not married, whatever, and you know that you want to lose your virginity to this person. How do you go about doing that? Now, chances are this other person wants to have sex with you. God, I hope so, especially if you're married. My personal belief is that you just take the stigma out of the sex or make jokes about it because it's not that big of a deal, and it's fine. I mean, if you want to have sex with someone, just say like, hey, I'd like to have sex with you. Maybe not like that, actually. Obviously, you know, make sure there's consent involved, but I think that the other person's gonna know that you're gonna want to have sex with them, things like that. But everything's weird, everything's awkward. It's a strange thing, and for some people, the first time they have sex, it's fireworks, it's amazing, it's romantic, it's everything that people even romanticize it to be, or even like your first kiss. But for other people, it's awkward, it's a one-off, it's terrible, it's something that you never want to think about again. Something that you learn from for the future. And hey, if you just had sex for the first time ever, and it was terrible, you can only go up from here. Now, what if you're in a relationship with someone that's pressuring you to lose your virginity because they want to lose their virginity? I say don't just give in. That's, to me, a form of emotional abuse and potentially sexual abuse down the line. If someone wants you to give up the virginity ghost because they want to have sex, that doesn't mean that you have to by any means. And if that means that they're going to break up with you because of it, that's their problem and not yours. I know that's hard to understand in the moment, but I think that your future self will genuinely thank you for not just letting that happen. And hey, the worst that could happen is you go, I guess I could have had sex with them, but I wasn't comfortable then, so I'm glad I didn't, I guess. Like, that's the worst that's gonna happen. So, like, just remember that you are in control as much as you can be with your own virginity. And lastly, and the most important thing that I am still, like, stunned that so many people, adults, don't even abide by. be safe. Sincerely be safe. Take every precaution. Whether it's a condom, if you're a female, are you on birth control? Could you be on birth control? Do you want to be? If you don't want to be, use a condom. I mean, there's things like diaphragms, there's so many ways of birth control, and it's not even just birth control, it's protecting you from sexually transmitted diseases. I'm sorry, but this person that you're gonna lose your virginity to, who says that they're a virgin too, you cannot prove that. You cannot prove that they never had sex. They could be lying to you. They might just be lying to you just to have sex with you. Now you could say, this is my first boyfriend, I'm so in love with him, or you could say, this is my first girlfriend, I'm so in love with her. Like, they could never do that to me. Wrong! They can and they will if you let them. Like, I'm sorry, like that's the kind of the mindset that you have to have, because no one is gonna make sure that your body is safe except for you. And it's your responsibility to make sure that your body is safe. My God, I'm turning into such a father already. But I look at it this way. If all your friends kept telling you, hey, make sure that every time you're in a car, put on a seatbelt, and you always saw your friends putting on seatbelts in the car, why the hell would you ever get into a car without a seatbelt? Because, yeah, chances are you're not gonna crash. But it doesn't mean that it doesn't happen every single day. And even if you don't think that that's gonna happen to you, that you're not gonna be the one in the car accident, trust me, it can. Hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. I put out new videos every single Saturday. And honestly, if you guys have any questions, hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, comment down below, anything, Snapchat, @DevinDeLima. I'll be the person that will answer questions for you if you have them, because they're awkward and you don't want to ask your parents or your guardian or authority figures. And honestly, just read about things, because it's real. It's real. The stuff you read on Google about sexually transmitted diseases are real, and I want you all to be safe, because there's no reason why you shouldn't be, especially in 2017. But until then, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next week for another brand new video. Later.